Right, so moving on, we've done four-figure grid references, which are the basic ones, and then we need to start to look at six-figure grid references, which slightly more tricky. Same, basically the same, just adding an extra two figures in there, and we're going to start to work that out very, very quickly. It just allows us to be a little bit more accurate. For example, you would need a six-figure grid reference in this particular square here. There are two telephone masts within the same square. So if you wanted to know which one you had to meet by, then you'd need a six-figure grid reference in there. Okay, so the basis. If we were to look to begin with at this church up here, and that's a church with a spire. So let's get it put. Oops. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the four-figure grid reference. So I'm going to work this one out. So remember, I do my eastings, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've gone past that 13 line. So I know that my easting is going to be 13 and my northing is going to be 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's the grid square that the church is in. But to be more accurate, we need an extra number there and we need an extra number there. Okay, and that breaks that square down to a much smaller area. So if this was 1 kilometer and that was 1 kilometer, this four-figure grid reference would make it a 1 kilometer square. By putting the six figures in, the third number here and the sixth number here, you're breaking it down into 100 meters square area, which makes it much easier to find. So effectively, what you've got to do is just imagine or estimate how many tenths along the line you need to go. So your tenths will be 0 to 9, because obviously we can't have a 10 because it would be 13. You'd have 10, which would make it a seven-figure grid reference. So it goes 0 to 9. So I would look at this and I'd go, I have my easting is 13, and then that's my 13 line here. So if I write that just up there, just to make it nice and easy, I go 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know that I'm going 5 tenths away across that square. And if I'm to go northings, well, I've got a northing of 23 there. So I'd go 23, 1, 2, 3, probably 23, 4. Okay, so it's broken that down very, very quickly. So I could do one more for you. So we will have a look at the house just here. Okay, let's put my circle around that one. So we've got the house. All right, so again, look at our eastings, 07, 08. We've crossed the 08 line, not got to 09. So the easting is 08. And we've got to leave a space. And then we go 23 is the northing, haven't got to 24. So therefore we go 23. And now what we've got to do is work out the third and the sixth number. So remember, we go up to here. We've got our 08 line and we go 08, 1, 2, there. I'll give that 08, 2, that'll be fine. And then 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now, in the purpose of the exam, they're generous with this and this. They'll give you a number either side of it. So you either get it dead on, one below or one above, and you'll be absolutely fine. The most important ones to get right are the four figures, and then you can work out these ones afterwards. Right, so just going to give you two to have a go at. So what I'd like you to do is work out the six-figure grid reference for the phone box. Sorry, not the phone box, the parking. And the six-figure grid reference for the hospital. Now, normally the best way to do this is to look at the middle of the square. That's the best way to judge it. All right, I'm just going to press pause, let you have a go, then I'll give you the answers. Okay, on pause. Press pause. Okay, so the answers. And the first one we were going to look at was the car park. Oops. Get my cursor back. There it is, the car park. So we go 7, 8, 9. We know the easting is 10. So I'm going to write my 10 in there. And the next number, you don't need to put the dash, it just shows that you've left it there. My northing is 22. And what I'm going to do now is just going to go 1, 2. So I'd probably give that 102. And the northing 2, 2. And I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hospital, well, 09 is the easting. And then the northing is 20. So I'm above that 20 line. If you remember, you go to this bottom corner, and then I'm just going to go 09, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 098, remember 099, 097 is fine. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 206. Okay, hope that's helpful. Any problems, just email me.